What's up, everyone? Welcome to the BX Sports JEDI Network Return of the Knicks podcast. It is tonight the watch along. The New York Knicks head down to Philadelphia to take on those rival 76ers. But before we get going, I love to always say happy Friday, feel good Friday to the one and only Chef Dan. Salute.
Salute to you, Jedi, and a happy Friday to you. I wonder why you think it's such a happy Friday.
Oh, man, because it's November, baby. It's a
Oh, okay,
November to
that's
remember,
fine.
baby.
Okay, it's a November. That's it. Yeah, it's
Yes,
good.
indeed.
November's a good month. You got Thanksgiving, a lot of stuff to be thankful for.
Absolutely.
Hopefully,
And,
these
and
Knicks playing well would be one of them.
Indeed, and also I get 1 year. No, I get closer to the day of birth on the 18th of the month, and it's a good November to remember. Then I get to eat the turkey wings and the turkey and all the good trimmings, and absolutely that's what Thanksgiving is all about. November is November to remember, baby. So, let's get right into business. You know how we do here. The Knicks take on these 76ers. Knicks come in with a record of 3-4, but riding a losing streak here, a 3-game losing streak, taking on the Philadelphia 76ers, who are 4-5 in the Eastern Conference tonight. We know we want to help you make a little money in your pocket. The Knicks are underdog on the road. Of course, they're plus 3.5. The money line is at a plus 135. The over and under is at 160, minus 160 on the betting line, 220 points. Now bet with your head. Now overhead, I think they go over to 220, man.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so.
Here is our agent, our number one agent in the channel. Salute, Agent Super
Agent Super
Argo in the
Argo,
building.
salute.
In the building, indeed. And of course, we got some news, Chef Dan. I got some news to let you guys know, to let everyone know here on the channel. Big,
Wow,
big news. You know what it
spread.
is?
What is it?
We got a new starting lineup. Read
Oh,
it out there. Read it, Chef Dan.
excuse me. Give me one moment. Let me. Starting at point guard from Villanova, Jalen Brunson. Starting at shooting guard from, excuse me, is that? Yes, from Houston, Quentin Grimes. Starting at small forward from Duke, RJ Barrett. Starting from center, from starting at center from, was it South Kentucky? Mitchell
Um,
Robinson,
Louisiana. Louis-
South Louisiana, and starting at power forward from Kentucky, Julius Randle. So Quentin Grimes, he's making an appearance in the starting lineup.
Guys, I usually do the introductions, the starting lineup, but I'm trying to recover with my voice from NXT, so I'm trying to save the voice because I like to get into it with some feeling. You know how I do it. You know how the past watch-alongs from last season in the introduction videos. I love to read the starting lineup or just do it like the PA announcer from the Garden, or try to do a fake imitation of it, so you can feel like you're at the Garden and you can feel you close, as close as possible with the whole experience. So when my voice gets a little better. Hopefully, I don't keep losing it every Tuesday nights at NXT. But
It's a possibility with the way WWE as a whole is going. It's a possibility you should just carry some heated honey.
yes, I'm gonna have to do that. But let's give it here. There you go. And now, please welcome your new York Knicks. See, it just yeah, you know what I mean. At guard from Villanova, 6'1", Jalen Brunson. At guard, 6'5" from Houston, Quentin Grimes. At forward, 6'9" from Kentucky, Julius Randle. At center, 7 feet from Louisiana, Mitchell Robinson. And at forward, number 9 from Duke, R.J. Barrett. Your Knicks head coach, Tom Thibodeau, for now.
Baby, you know what's crazy? The moment you said it was the moment I thought those two exact words.
This is why me
For
and you
now,
we have that ESP, man.
it's in the force.
It's in the force. Yes, indeed. We'll try to keep agent. We'll try to give you the best play by play tonight. Chef Dan does the whole play by play. I'm going to give my voice a rest,
Yes.
and he's gonna be here. I'll be in the chat. I'll be here. On and on, coming on because I still haven't had dinner. But we'll try to help you out there as much as possible. I know you can't get the game in Pittsburgh, but we'll try to get it going for you, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely, Argo. I'm gonna do my very best to make sure to get you all the highlights and make sure every play is described to you perfectly, man. So you're actually right there watching it. Do my
Now,
best for you, man.
interesting match. I want to see Tyrone Maxey, Manu quickly. They're always going to be at the hip. Former teammates as well, and the draft specialist. So it'll be interesting to see those two going at it.
I, I'm interested to see what the bench rotation is gonna look like.
Yeah, I like what Eric Wallace writes. He says, "What do you mean for now? It's on the line." Yes, sir, Tom.
Yeah.
Number one draft pick
I
is in
mean,
the
no,
building.
Johnny
Let's
Davis, salute,
let's
salute.
acknowledge him.
Yeah, but I mean, you gave your whole call on that matchup against the Hawks, so I just want to give my 2 cents after watching it and while scratching my eyes rewatching it, man. That was, I mean, that was literally one of the worst games ever from the Knicks standpoint. Not even because you built the 23-point lead, but all because of that third quarter in and of itself. It could have been multiple ways you could have lost that lead. It doesn't matter, but even just going from the second quarter into that third quarter, the ineptitude, the rotation, how it didn't make sense, and you were like, it seemed like the moment Julius Randle reverted back to his old ways, Tom Thibodeau reverted back to his old ways. And Julius isn't absolved of any of this, but my God, because the players on the court are terrible, were playing terrible too. But oh my God, like Julius shouldn't be bringing the ball up that much, especially after last year. If anything, the two-man game we should be looking at to see who plays well right now, it should be Brunson and RJ. That should be the two-man game in the front court developing because we gave Julius how many 3 years to get involved with RJ and get plays going. And out of the two guys that play the most minutes, those who have the least synergy. And as much as like at some point you got to say those two don't mesh. It's at some point you got to like the only reason we're saying that those two don't mesh is because it's been so long and nothing has been done about it.
It's true. It's true. Well said. Well said. Because I know you wanted your pound of flesh on that, indeed. But it's Friday. It's a feel good Friday, and of course and you know what that means. Our friend always chimes in to make sure Friday nights are always cool. There it is, Friday night Knicks on Nick. Yeah, look at that. That's his pal, Chef Danny. Oh, he's a good friend of Chef Dan.
No, he is not. We communicate sparingly. Jose
Hey,
Mello!
mira. Dímelo. What's up?
Mello!
My man
Jose
in the building.
Mello! Oh, man. Game has not started yet. We're waiting patiently.
Indeed, indeed.
Patiently
Let's
waiting
get.
for this game to tip
Let me
off.
flash these again. These starting lines in case for those that came in here, and
Oh,
then
no, you got to fix
your.
that.
Oh, that's right. That's the old one. Sorry,
Yeah,
folks. That's the old one. That's the. But I got the 76ers line up there.
yeah, give me one moment. I'll fix that for you.
And what I got is the beautiful picture.
Picture,
There.
yes, that's, yeah.
Now the Knicks win tonight. They actually stay. They actually get ahead. They actually get ahead of the 76ers. It's super early, The Knicks catching a break here. There is no James Harden playing, but the 76ers are going to be a handful with or without James Harden. They play well defensively, at least from last year statistically. And then I think Wednesday night when we play Brooklyn, no Kyrie Irving. I know we have a lot to say. We don't have enough time to go through the whole Kyrie Irving situation like I said on last broadcast. We want to leave it for the podcast. Well, trust me, we are going to do one soon, guys. But there's so much sports going on that we're covering. That's why we haven't done it. But we will be doing one soon. A
Yeah, most.
roundtable discussion.
There needs to be a roundtable discussion, especially with what yeah, Kyrie has been, and what the NBA as a whole has been going through, but
Yeah,
especially with these Knicks too, because game by game we got to break it down.
yeah. We got about less than 5 minutes before tip off. Before the tip off, they're going through their progressions of the starting lineup. The pregame ceremonies. They had the Liberty Bell out there with one of the 76ers. For some people to hit the bell and all that. Then so they're just prepping up.
Uh, that's right, they're on the road. On the
Yes.
road again.
Yeah, they're ready to there. They cleared out the center court here. They got the mascot doing mascot things in the middle of the court, and
Yeah,
you know they're about to start.
and eh, I'm not gonna say anything.
Remember, the Knicks play back to back nights, so it's going to be
Yeah.
76ers. Then they play the Boston Celtics tomorrow night. What a busy day for us tomorrow. Sheesh, I got 12 o'clock and I got to do the wrestling show. It's a lot of stuff.
Mm. We gotta do what we do.
Yep, and we appreciate all the support you give us and all the likes on the buttons on. We really
So,
appreciate that, man.
yep. So let's get started with the sixth man off the bench as Randall has the ball, gets it over to Barrett. Barrett gets a screen. Barrett kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes over to Brunson. Brunson dribbling. Brunson spinning. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall jab stepping, driving. He loses the dribble. And what do they call? A foul by Quentin Grimes.
Salute, Mr. Dexter Gordon out there in Korea. Salute.
Dexter Gordon, salute. Tucker inbounds the ball over to Maxi. Maxi bringing the ball up for the Sixers. Maxi. And they call a foul on who? That's off the ball on RJ Barrett. So Harris gets the ball. Harris over to Melton. Melton over to Maxi. Maxi for three. That's off the mark. Barrett for the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Stops. Pulls up. That's off the mark. Tucker with the rebound. Tucker over to Maxi. Maxi bringing the ball up. Maxi gets it over to Harris. Harris double teamed. Now they get it over to Melton. Melton driving. And that's missed. He gets the offensive rebound, gets it over to Harris. Harris to Tucker for the three. Tucker misses the three. Barrett with the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett driving, lobs it up, and Mitchell Robinson was not there. So Barrett with a ride pass for Mitchell Robinson as Maxi has the ball. Maxi's driving, and he gets fouled by Mitchell Robinson. Get it to Maxi. Maxi gets the screen. Maxi gets it to Melton. Melton kicks it out to Harris. Harris got the dribble in too. Is it bobbled in? 10 minutes left here. Philly has a 2-point lead. They get it over to Brunson. Brunson has the ball. Brunson, and he got fouled by Melton. Grimes inbounding the ball, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson gets the screen. Brunson dribbling the ball, stops, pulls up. That rims in and out. Harris gets the rebound. Harris bringing it up for the Sixers. Harris pulls up, got the jumper. So it's a 4-0 lead for the Philadelphia 76ers. They get it over to Grimes. Grimes kicks it over to Randall. Randall, mid-range jumper. That's good. 4-2. Maxey bringing the ball up. Maxey gets a screen, kicks it out to Melton. Melton driving, kicks it back to Maxey. Maxey open for 3, and that's good. So Sixers with the 5-point lead here on the Knicks. Brunson fakes the handoff and gets stripped by Maxey. Maxey driving. Maxey, and he got stripped by Grimes, and it was off of Grimes. And it was off of Maxey. Randall bringing the ball up. Randall still has the ball, pulls up for 3. That's off the mark. Robinson gets the offensive rebound, gets it over to Barrett. Barrett, and he got fouled. Grimes inbounding the ball, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson has the ball. Brunson gets the screen from Robinson. Brunson kicks it out. Grimes for 3. That's off the mark. In and out. Melton bringing the ball up for the Sixers. Melton gets the screen. Melton dribbling around the screen, working. Melton still outside of the perimeter, kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey driving, floater, off the mark. Randall with the rebound. Randall fighting, and he got it knocked away, and bad play. Tucker got the ball on it, and Montrezl Harrell dunked it. 9-2 lead for the Sixers. Mitchell gets it over to Randall. Randall back to Brunson. Brunson dribbling, kicks it out to Randall. Randall gets it to Barrett. Barrett pulls up for 3. That's good. Knicks now fighting the Sixers 4-point lead, and Doc Rivers calls a timeout.
And Embiid's injured too, right? Embiid, no Embiid.
I don't know if he's injured. I didn't know.
I
If
didn't
he's
know.
not starting, he's clearly not.
He's not playing.
Yeah, then it's probably a rest day or he's injured.
I was saying, Montrezl Harrell is a nice pickup for the 76ers, though. He's a pain in the back center. He's not the true physical center, but he's a pain in the neck the way he rebounds.
No, it's 2 things. The way he rebounds, right? And offensively, he kills Julius Randle because it's not even that he does a whole lot of off-ball cutting and off-ball movement. He just knows to be at the right place at the right time, out of his line of vision, to be able to get the ball and get an easy bucket. That's what Montrezl Harrell does.
Yeah,
he's a very good bucket getter, but if you're not astute, defensively, he can definitely kill you and go for 22 and 14.
Yeah, he's one of those right place at the right time and very opportunistic on his time on the court.
But yeah, so far in the first couple of minutes, the Knicks here, I don't know for what reason, all those fouls, it's just not, it doesn't make any sense.
You think the Knicks are playing with desperation? I don't sense it because they fall behind so quick. Not yet.
This isn't desperation. This is
flat,
uninspired, flat basketball.
That's not good. You think, maybe, with the insertion of Grimes in the starting lineup will give a little bit of a pep of the step. I like the way they started off last game against the Hawks. They started off, unless if they're doing a total opposite. You know what? Let's save some energy and we'll blitz them. Maybe they ran out of gas. I don't know. I'm just
Kev,
third. I
Kev,
know, I know, I know,
Kev,
I know, I know.
you know who the problem is. You know
Ah,
who the problems are.
it's quite a few.
So, we return back from commercial break. 7 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first. They show Fournier on the bench. They inbound it. Harrell has the ball over to Maxey. Maxey over to Harris. Back to Maxey. Maxey driving, and he got fouled. So, fouls on Quentin Grimes. Maxey makes the first one. Maxey makes both free throws. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson defended by Shake Milton. Get it over to back to Brunson. Brunson has the ball. Brunson kicks it over to Randall. Randall swipe through, driving, and knocked away by Tucker. And he's trying to get the foul back. He's, oh my God. 4 Knicks back on defense, and he's back there talking to the ref. They get it over to Barrett. Barrett lobs it up, and Robinson's limping.
This Mitchell Robinson always scares me.
So, but he stays in the game. Brunson dribbling, driving. Brunson kicks it out to Randall. Randall driving, lob, got the off balance jumper, and one. Randall trying to complete a 3-point play. 6:58 here left in the first. Misses the free throw. Harris bringing the ball up for the Sixers. Gets it over to Harrell. Harrell working the action. They get it to Maxey. Maxey almost got the ball stolen. They get it to Tucker. Tucker pump fakes the three. They get it over to Maxey. Maxey dribbling, working, pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson running up the court. Brunson kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett in the corner. Barrett driving, kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson corner three. That's off the mark. Harrell with the rebound. Good movement by the Knicks there. Maxey over to Harris for three. That's off the mark. Barrett with the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett dribbling, gets it over to Randall. Randall dribbling. Randall dribbling against Harrell. Randall dribbling, spinning, sprinting, and offensive foul.
That play before, I saw Julius Randle at least hustle down and sprinting down. At least I saw something positive.
Hartenstein comes in for Mitchell Robinson. Milton bringing the ball up for the Sixers. Gets it over to Harris. Harris back to Milton. Milton pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Quickly with the rebound. Quickly bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Randall. Randall back to Quickly. Quickly. Over to Barrett. Barrett in the post against Maxey. Barrett working. Gets the double team. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall back to Barrett. Barrett for three. That's off the mark. Over to Tucker. Tucker to Maxey. Maxey over to Harrell. Harrell to Harris. Harris working in the paint and misses it. Barrett with the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett driving. Puts it up and in over three defenders. Maxey bringing the ball up. They get it over to Harrell. Harrell to Harris. Excuse me, over to Maxey. Maxey dribbling back to Harris. Harris for three. That's good. 16-9. They get it over to Brunson. Brunson driving, floater, and that rims in and out. A lot of Brunson shots have rimmed in and out so far. So maybe this at the look at the free throw line can help him get some rhythm.
I mean, he's aggressive going to the paint.
Yeah. Brunson makes the first one. (10 to 16). Knicks down by 6.
This is gonna be interesting. He's gonna bring in Derrick Rose.
Brunson getting booed at the free throw line, but he brought whatever. You said what? Yeah, he's getting ready to introduce Derrick Rose as Milton has the ball. Milton driving, kicks it over to Tucker. Tucker kicks it over to Harrell. Harrell's floater misses and gets it over to Tucker. Tucker over to Maxey. Maxey calling for a screen. Nope, he calls for a solo against Randall over to Tucker. Tucker driving baseline over to Harris and kick. Oh, Milton with the free throw line jumper. As that ball was bounced awry. And they called attack on Shake Milton. Quickly to the line to complete the technical free throw shot. He completes it. 12 to 18. Knicks down by 6. They get it to Rose. Rose bringing the ball up. Rose gets it over to Randall. Randall pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Hartenstein misses the putback. Harris with the rebound for the 76ers. They lob it up over to, and Reed stepped out of bounds. Good defense by Hartenstein on the transition. Rose bringing the ball up. Rose dribbling. Gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein to Quickly. Quickly working the dribble against Maxey. Now he gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein back to Quickly. Quickly driving. Kicks it out to Randall. And Randall gets the easy dunk. And Quickly drew the foul on Maxey. A little gamesmanship as he flopped on that. Rose gets it over to Quickly. Quickly gets a screen. Quickly over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein kicks it out to Rose. Rose pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Randall with the rebound. Randall dribbling, dribbling, dribbling. And what do they call? Traveling. Six turnovers in the first quarter for the Knicks. As Harris has the ball, gets it over to Niang. Niang misses the three. Barrett with the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Maxey with the rebound. Maxey. Knicks have numbers. Niang misses the layup, but Sixers right there. Offensive rebound, and Maxey gets the floater. Rose has the ball for the Knicks. 2:30 here left. Rose dribbling, driving, dumps off to Hartenstein, and he gets the easy dunk. 16-20 here. Knicks down by 4. 20-17 here left in the first. Excuse me, 2:17 here. As they get it to Milton. Milton dribbling the ball, dribbling, kicks it out over to Reed, and Reed called for travel. And Knicks called timeout.
Chip away, chip away. Don't let it get carried that way. I kind of like a little bit of this switcheroo here. At least he got RJ and Randall with the second unit. Hopefully, we get to see Obi now with the starting unit. At least when the substitution pattern. At least in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's
That's
now
what I
what
mean.
we're watching. That's what we're watching, the substitution pattern, because I'm gonna be honest, man. Obi
It's
deserves
not.
more minutes.
Yeah, but also more minutes. But I want to see him play with some of the starters because if they click, then we know I just want to see something.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, and I am agreeing with you. Oh, like 1,000,000%. Like my soul agrees with you. I don't know if this coach will do it, and this is what we had to watch tonight. And this is why we say for now.
I mean, right now they're down by 4. I kind of want to see Obi and Mitchell Robinson on the floor together. See what that looks like in the front court. Since we're not going to get Randall and Obi.
If look at this point, if you don't want to put Randall and Obi together, that's fine. You're absolutely right. There should be at least Obi in the starting lineup. A look at that, because for Christ's sake, it's Randall, Brunson, Barrett, Mitchell Robinson. 4 guys in the starting lineup that all operate in the paint. And we thought it was a problem with Melo and Amari.
Yeah. But not the game starting. I just want them to be on the floor. I want to see Obi with the starting with
It's
other
yeah,
on the floor. Not that the next game they're going to start Obi Toppin over.
no,
No.
but just
Just
get
want
a
to make
look
it. I
at
just
it.
want to make it clear to anyone listening to us. That's all. We want to see it in the game. We want to see all the starting units except for Randall and Obi and interchangeable because
As Quick
we're seeing them.
lobs it up and Toppin with the easy slam. So Knicks now cut the lead down to 2. 18-20, 150 here left in the first. Milton pulls up for 3. That's off the mark. Hartenstein with the rebound over there quickly. Quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly. dribbling the ball, pocket pass, and Hartenstein. It was behind him. Milton bringing the ball up for the Sixers. Milton gets it over to Reed. Reed to Niang. Korkmaz. Korkmaz over to Thibault. Thibault floater is good. 18-22. As Rose has the ball. Rose driving. And what do they say? Rose called for a carry? They get it over to Korkmaz, back to Milton. Milton kicks it out over to, good addition by the 76ers. Back to Niang. Niang misses the three, but Hartenstein with the rebound. Hartenstein over the top and bringing the ball up. Final minute here left in the first. They get it over to Quickly. Quickly gets the screen, pulls up for three. That's good. Manuel Quickly for three. And the Knicks down by 1, 21-22. Milton bringing the ball up. Milton driving, floater. That's off the mark. Quickly with the rebound. Quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gets it over to Fournier. Fournier dribbling. Step back three. That's off the mark. Knicks get the rebound. Rose. They have to make an adjustment on the shot clock. Rose inbounding the ball, gets it over to Quickly. Quickly back to Rose. Rose gets the screen, it rejects the screen, driving. And what do they call? That should be a blocking foul. Oh no, he's outside of the circle. That was a good call. .2 seconds here left in the first. They get it back to Maxey. Maxey dribbling the ball, kick it out. Thibault for three. That's off the mark. Obi with the rebound. And that's the end of the first quarter. So, Knicks down by 1, 22-21.
It's not your typical 30 points, the quarters that the Knicks been having, but they kept it close here.
These are both struggle offenses right now. But we have more of our players than they have theirs. And that's the issue.
We supposed to be up by 10. No Harden, no Embiid, and we're just down, and we're still down by 1.
For Vegas, this is crazy. Vegas knew all that and still had the Sixers as a 3-point favorite.
Yeah, because guys like Korkmaz, Thibault, they're gonna play defensively, and the Knicks are not gonna. They don't have a bona fide offensive threat that will take over a game.
It's not that. Remember when we had stale offenses and we were like, we just need a point guard. We just need a point guard to set up offenses, and then we'll really see what Thibodeau's offense looks like. Why does it look like last year?
Nothing's changed.
It shouldn't and this is not an indictment on Jalen Brunson himself, but it shouldn't feel like we're trying to get closer to the Alfred Payton days.
which it shouldn't be, but because Brunson is not Peyton.
It just doesn't make any sense. We're about to start the second quarter here. Let's really pay attention to some of these substitutions when they happen.
The substitution patterns, yes.
So, Korkmaz has the ball. Korkmaz gets it over to, and oh, that's a turnover. Quickly comes up with it. Steal by Quickly. Rose with the ball, kicks it out. Toppin, pump the three. Now gets it over to Quickly. Quickly gets a screen, and he coughs it up. Reed with the steal, get it over to Melton. He missed it, and he got fouled. Melton heading to the line. Melton converts the first one. Melton missed the second one. Ball don't lie. Knicks ball. They get it over to Rose. Rose bringing the ball up. Rose gets it over to Quickly. Quickly gets it back to Toppin. Toppin back to Quickly. Quickly facing the zone. They get it to Toppin. Toppin to Rose. Rose, and his floater got blocked by Reed. They get it over to Melton. And blocked by Rose. And missed by Melton. Now Rose has the ball and stolen. Thibault bringing the ball up. Thibault, and he got blocked by Rose. Rose, excellent defense to negate his turnover. Fournier has the ball. Fournier, and he coughs it up. And they get it over to Thibault. Thibault pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Quickly with the rebound. This is Benny Hill sequence basketball. Quickly. Get it over to Quickly. Over to Fournier. Fournier back to Quickly. Over to Toppin. Toppin over to Hartenstein. Pump fake. And it got knocked away. So still Knicks basketball. Rose. And stolen. They get it over, and Thibault with the easy dunk. Quickly driving, and the layup rims in and out. Reed comes up with the layup. Get it over to Melton. Melton dribbling the ball. Melton calls for a screen. Melton pocket pass to Reed. Reed floater off the mark. Hartenstein with the rebound. Hartenstein over to Rose. Rose over to Quickly. Quickly spinning, driving, pivoting, kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the floater. That's good. Knicks down by 2, 23-25. Melton over to Korkmaz. Now Niang for three. That's off the mark. Quickly with the rebound. Quickly over to Fournier. Fournier. And he's trying to get the foul. And they say it was knocked out of bounds. Still. Robinson and Brunson comes back as Rose and Hartenstein sit down. All right. All right. That's okay. Fournier gets it over to Brunson. Brunson over to Quickly. Quickly gets the screen. Quickly pulls up for three. That's off the back iron. Thibault with the rebound. Gets it over to Melton. Melton over to Harrell. And Harrell with the easy dunk. 27-23. Knicks down by 4. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson gets it over to Quickly. Quickly gets the screen. Quickly lobs it up. And Toppin fouled. Yeah, and he ain't crashed into him, man. That's a foul. You better not. You ain't gonna challenge that either. Toppin converts the first one. Reddish checks in. Who sits down? Harris comes back in, so Reddish joins him. Quickly sits down. Toppin converts both free throws. Knicks down by 2. Maxey bringing the ball up. And Maxey got fouled by... no, he got called for traveling. RJ inbounds the ball over to Brunson. Brunson over to Reddish. Brunson pulls up for 3, and that's good. So Knicks take their first lead, 28-27. 8 minutes here left in the first half. Maxey has the ball. Maxey driving, kicks out to Harrell. Harrell fakes the handoff, now gets it to Harris. Harris driving, kicks out to Melton. Melton over to Maxey. Maxey open for 3. That's good. 28-30. Knicks down by 2. And Brunson draws the foul. Brunson to the line. Converts the first one. Brunson makes both free throws. Tied up at 30. Maxey's bringing the ball up. 7:40 here left in the first half. Maxey kicks it out to Harrell. Harrell over to Milton. Melton back to Maxey. Maxey driving, misses the layup, and still 76ers ball. Maxey gets it over to Melton. Melton gets the jumper. 32-30. As Brunson has the ball, Brunson dribbling, driving, and he got blocked but got the rebound. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett pulls up for 3. That's good. Knicks take back a 1-point lead, 33-32. They get it over to Melton. Melton driving. Melton blocked from behind by Fournier. Randall took too long, so delay of game warning as he subs in Randall for Fournier. And Melton pulls up for three. That's good. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson. Brunson over to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Brunson driving. Layup is good. Ties things up. Melton kicks it up ahead to Harris. Harris driving. Kicks it out to Tucker. Tucker to Maxey. Maxey dribbling. Pocket pass to Tucker. Tucker floater is good. 37-35. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson dribbling, working the sauce. Brunson kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett driving, floater is good. Ties it up. Yo, Harold should get charged for the flopping as 76ers swing it around. Maxey misses the three, and they call loose ball foul on the 76ers. No, on the Knicks. Darnell Davis, man, I'm saving it for the third and the fourth quarter. That's what it's a crescendo. You know, when you're making the sauce, it takes a while. You gotta let it brew, because when it intensifies, it's only in the third and the fourth quarter. So I'm saving it for that right now. Jedi, is there any notes you have?
As of right now, no. I'm just observing it. The substitution pattern is a little interesting. Let's see now with Randall coming out. I kind of find it funny. He's substituting Randall and Fournier, for
He
each other.
subbed. He subbed. No, he subbed either Evan Fournier or Cam Reddish for Obi Toppin.
He's trying something. He's got something in his grasp. I don't know what it is, but he's trying.
No, but like what's with okay. It's a round robin right now.
Exactly.
I'm trying to make sense of it right now, but I can't myself, because it's the only thing I can see is a round robin, because it's like are you trying to please everyone? You know you can't please everyone. You got to be the bad guy for someone. That's fine. Sit someone for tonight. But we're not asking to make it an 11-man rotation.
He has to do that right now because he doesn't want to lose his locker room, one. And two, he's got to see what works, because the way he's doing it, he's also the realization what I've been doing hasn't been working. It's not, it's flat. I got to try something different. It's all over the place. It is. But he's trying something. Obi Toppin only 5 minutes for Grimes, 6 minutes for Toppin, 7 minutes, 3 minutes for Reddish.
All right, we return back to the first half, second quarter. 6:02 left as things are tied up. Sixers ball, 37-37. Harold has the ball. Pocket pass over to Harris in the post against Barrett. Working. Foul line dribble. Jumper is good. Tobias Harris. We know that's in his arsenal. Brunson's bringing the ball up. Brunson calls for a screen. Gets it over to Robinson. Robinson gets it over to Barrett. Barrett to Brunson. Brunson dribbling, driving, pivoting. Kicks it out over to Randall. Randall jab stepping on top of the key. Over to Reddish. Reddish for three. That's good. Cam Reddish for three. Knicks have a 1-point lead. 5:18 here left in the first half. And Maxey got fouled, and that rimmed in and out.
Oof.
That
They
was a
were
good
lucky there.
foul. Yeah, that was a good foul to draw on Reddish.
Let me ask this before the next free throw. If you're a Reddish and you know your playing time when you're on the court is limited, I will go extremely hard on defense. So why to pick up a couple fouls here because you're not gonna get much playing time. You're not. It's not like go use all 6 fouls.
Brunson has the ball. Brunson, nice move, kicks it out over to Reddish. Reddish dribbling along the baseline, and he got fouled, so he's heading to the line. Nice ability to draw the foul on PJ Tucker. Reddish converts the first free throw, ties things up. Makes both free throws, 42-41. Maxey bringing the ball up. Maxey gets it over to Harrell. Back to Maxey. Maxey dribbling. Floater is good. Brunson bringing the ball up for the Knicks. 43-42. Knicks down by 1. Brunson dribbling, working. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett pulls up for 3. That's off the mark. Harrell with the rebound over to Maxey. Maxey bringing the ball up. Maxey gets it over to Tucker. Tucker back to Maxey. Maxey dribbling, pulls up. Midi misses. Robinson with the rebound. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson gets it over to Randall. Randall got the dunk. Easy layup. Working in transition here in this first lineup with Reddish. They get it over to Harris. Harris over to Maxey. Maxey pulls up deep 3. That's front of the rim. No good. Barrett with the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett working, driving. Layup is good. Reminiscent of that game winner against the Houston Rockets he had against PJ Tucker. 46-43. Knicks up by 3. Maxey has the ball. Maxey. They get it over to Harrell. Harrell over to Maxey. Maxey over to Harris. Harris in the post against Barrett. He's working, trying to get the baseline. Driving, kicks it out. Tucker, corner 3. That's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. And Knicks ball. Maxey over to Melton. Melton dribbling, pulls up floater, misses. He gets the offensive rebound over to Harrell. Harrell, and he got fouled by Mitchell Robinson. Third foul on Mitchell Robinson, so Tibbs getting ready to substitute Hartenstein in.
That's happening too much. Mitchell.
There's some fouls you can excuse, there's some fouls you can't. This one was a tough effort foul, that's fine. Some of them, I can't excuse them, not because of him, though. I have to say point of attack defense has to be better. Robinson heading to the locker room. It's not a good sign. Harrell misses the free throw. Hits one of two. Ball don't lie. Brunson has the ball. Brunson dribbling. Working the dribble. Gets it over to Randall. Randall, free throw line. And fumbles off his own foot. Thibault bringing the ball. And Melton gets it over to Harrell. Harrell, foul and one. So Harrell looking to complete a 3-point play to try and get 76ers a 1-point lead. And Randall got a technical. Maxey makes the free throw, makes the technical free throw. Harrell makes the 3-point play. Sixers up by 2. Brunson gets it over to Barrett. Barrett gets a screen from Hartenstein, gets another one, kicks it out to Randall. Randall pulls up for 3. That's good. Julius Randall for 3. 49-48. Maxey has the ball. Maxey kicks it out over to Melton. Melton working the dribble, gets a screen from Harrell. Melton in the paint. Pump faking, kicks and turnover off the hand of Thibault. And Knicks call timeout. Two and a half remaining here, left in the second quarter. Knicks up by 1, 49-48.
I wish you would have not gotten that technical foul, though. You can't be putting yourself out there like that.
And it was all because the announcer made a mistake. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. As we return back to the action, Brunson gets the inbound from Hartenstein. He's bringing the ball up. Getting defended by Thibault. Thibault. He's calling out some action. He's dribbling, driving, fakes Thibault out. Layup off the glass is good. Extends the lead to 3, 51-48. 2:10 here left in the first half. Maxey over to Niang. Niang over to Harrell. Harrell back to Maxey. Maxey passing around. There's 76 passing around. He gets a screen from Harris. Gets the ball now. Harris, jab stepping, dribbling, driving. And what do they call? With the offensive foul. Good job by Cam Reddish. Good job by Reddish drawing that offensive foul. 1:55 here left in the first half. Brunson has the ball. Brunson working the dribble. Gets it over to Reddish. Reddish almost carried it, but gets it back to Brunson. Brunson high off the glasses. Good with the jelly.
Nice.
Increasing the lead to 5. Maxey has the ball. Maxey working the dribble. Floater blocked by Reddish. Reddish up ahead to Barrett. Barrett. And he got fouled.
Free throws, baby.
So Harris back-to-back fouls here in the first half. Oh, Reddish got away with the foul.
Yeah, I saw that. He hit him hard there, too.
Barrett converts the first free throw. 54-48.
Ooh, hit him in the head, too.
Yep. Got away with the flagrant. That's Knicks basketball, baby. RJ misses the second one. We shouldn't have been bragging about that. 54-48. Reddish over that. And Reddish pokes it away. Reddish comes up with it and dunks it down. So Reddish with the steal and the dunk. Good perimeter defense. 56-48. Maxey bringing the ball up. Maxey. And Harris pulls up and gets the 3. 56-51. So Knicks lead is cut to 5. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson working it, gets it over to Barrett, and Barrett driving, kicks it out. Brunson for 3, and that's off the mark. But Randall's right there to tip it in. 58-51. Knicks extend the lead to 7. 23 seconds here left in the second quarter. 7-second difference, 6-second difference between game clock, shot clock. Maxey working a dribble, driving, floater, misses, and what do they call? Loose ball foul on the Knicks. Harrell converts the first free throw. 58-52. Knicks up by 6. Converts both free throws. Barrett gets it over to Randall. Randall over to Barrett. Barrett pulls up for 3. And that's off the mark. That's the end of the first half. Knicks up by 5, 58 to 53.
I'm trying to figure out why Mitch Robinson left.
Because of that ankle injury.
Yeah, but disclose if he's gonna return or not. That's all I'm looking for. It doesn't say. Probably get more at the half on that, but not. But it's another thing. He's got to stay healthy every time. Remember we said that last game. I'm like, yeah, man. Every time I see him, I feel like he's gonna get injured. Like you hold your
Yep.
breath with him. You hold your breath with him. I'll give you some stats real quick, if I once it uploads. The
Yeah, go.
Knicks The Knicks shot 21 of 40 from the field, 52.5, 52.5 percentage from. That's good on the road. If you're shooting over 50% on the road, that is phenomenal. While holding the 76ers to 38%, 19 out of 50. The Knicks are 6 of 17 from three-point land. That's 35 and a third percent. While holding the 76ers to 5 out of 20, they're shooting 20%. 25%, excuse me, from three-point land. The Knicks are 10 of 12 from the free throw line. They missed two. So is the 76ers 10 of 12. The Knicks out rebounding the 76ers 26 to 21. But the 76ers are out rebounding on the offensive glass 7 to 6. Knicks have 15 assists to the 76ers 16. Knicks got 6 blocks, 76ers 4. But the 76ers have 7 steals while the Knicks have just 2. The Knicks turned the ball over 13 times and a half. They have to protect the ball and clean that up while 76ers committed 8 turnovers. The Knicks got 28 points in the paint while holding the 76ers to 20 points in the paint. And I'll give you the leading scorers for the Knicks. The Knicks leading scorers, you got 3 guys with 13 points apiece. That's RJ Barrett, 13 points in 18 minutes. He has 6 rebounds and 1 assist. Jalen Brunson, 13 points in 17 minutes of actions with 3 rebounds, 4 assists. While Julius Randle logged in 17 minutes, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Quentin Grimes started in the lineup. He only played 5 minutes with 1 assist. Harkenstein, 12 minutes of action. So you're going to play a little more now, especially if Robinson is out with some injuries. 7 rebounds and 4 points in 12 minutes of action. Emmanuel Quickly, 11 minutes. But again, another high rebounding game for a guard. He has 4 rebounds right now with 2 assists and 4 points. So he has 4. Emmanuel Quickly doing a great job, not only on the rebounding, on the long rebounding, and making sure that he's boxing out his man and not giving second opportunities to the perimeter shooters. So good job on Emmanuel Quickly in the last 2 games, putting a big effort on rebounding. As well as Cam Reddish had 9 minutes of action, 7 points, 2 assists, followed by Evan Fournier, who plays 7 minutes. He has 1 rebound and 1 point. Derrick Rose also plays 7 minutes. He also has 1 assist, no points scored. Obi Toppin, only 6 minutes of action, 1 rebound, and 4 points. Now, I don't know what Toppin has to do to get some more playing time. I mean, he's been the model citizen. We haven't heard a peep. If I hear a report that he's unhappy or gripe or disingenuous or just unhappy, period, I can't blame the kid. I'm not saying that he has to go out there and be a buffoon and be disrespectful or be a headache or cancer to the locker room. But if I were to hear peeps from his camp about him being unhappy, not playing, I wouldn't blame him one bit, man.
You
Yeah,
can't blame him.
you can't blame him. It's not his fault. It's not his fault that they drafted him here. And he's be stuck behind a logjam.
And it's at some point you got to ask, like, what more do you want him to do?
Exactly. What more? What more do you want that kid to do? The kid, other than standing on his hands, he's freaking dunking the ball out of the gym. He's running up and down. You can't say he doesn't give the max effort. It's not like he's loafing up and down the court or arguing with the referees, you know, or giving the fingers or the thumbs to the crowd. He's out there playing and he's hustling, man. He's going up and down the court, flying at all. Yeah, does he make his mistakes? Of course, because he wants to do too much. He doesn't know what he needs to do to stay on the court. He's so I don't know. I won't be surprised At this point, if there's a package for him to be moved, you got to think about moving him. He's just wasting his talent here.
Nah, moving for what?
I'm just
No.
saying. I'm just
And then
saying.
to
If we're not
keep
gonna play
Julius
him,
Randle on the team?
but chef, it's not fair for that kid who has a uber talent. He should be out in the league. You think about it. If you have that kind of talent, that dunking ability, that hustle, that right positive attitude, and all you're doing is getting calluses on your ass on sitting on that bench, you'll be bothered too, man. You'll be want to move on. I mean, despite the fact that you're in your home city, but you know what? You played in Dayton. You were away from home in Dayton. You've been away. You know what it is to be away from the city. You might have to think of I'm saying he's not going to be the point one is I don't want him to go nowhere. Of course not. But I'm saying if the news comes down that he says you're on the move, I don't think that's going to disrupt this kid. I don't think this kid is going to get disrupted or heartbroken. That he moved. If it was like his first year, maybe. But I don't think. I think he'll be really, really excited and
Oh, at
welcome
this,
to go.
yeah, at this point, yeah. But I don't even think like the, that shouldn't even be pontificated at this point
No,
right now.
no, of course not. But I'm just saying, if
Especially after watching that first quarter from Julius Randle.
yeah, and it's not even that much either. It's not even who's not even what Randall, not even how Randall's playing is. He's asked what he's been asked to do. He does it. He's doing it. He's asked what the coaching staff done. So where's my reward for being, and if you what do you have to be? Does he have to look at across the river in Brooklyn in your home borough? They're not acting pretty cool over there. They're acting like clowns and buffoons, and they're getting on the court. And this guy's doing everything right, quiet, put his head down. You ask me to go to train. You ask me to go do extra work. I'm working. Summer league, 2 years in a row. Everything the organization has asked for this kid, and he's doing it. What's going on? What. I know they did a good job and picked up his fourth year option, but if it's gonna get to the point where he's gonna ask himself, do I really have a future in this organization, in this team? I mean, if we're asking this, if we're thinking of this, he must be already thinking about this. Remember, they only have a short shelf life to try to make generational changing money, man. And it's not like he's
I
a
mean,
total scrub or lost.
but that's why they picked up the option.
I know that,
That's
but
the faith in him.
they have faith in him. But he's gonna get. But you get to a point where you get fed up, dude. You're gonna get fed up. It's like you know, it's just crazy.
I don't think it's that, man. It's not even that, because like what would be the offer that's out there for him that you would even trade him for?
No, I'm not saying we trade him now, but I'm not even saying that I don't even know what's fair.
Like it
What it,
wouldn't no. That's my whole thing. Like what, as far as the rumor, like if there was a player out there that we think this team needs in order for them to thrive and be successful at, and Obi would be the natural trade piece for one of those players, who would it be?
that's the thing. We
There
don't
is
know.
none.
There is none because even if we do, let's say even if we do bring the player in here, are we gonna bring the right player in here? And
No,
is he
no,
gonna get
because
along with the
here's the thing:
coach?
if you have to ask that many questions, this, that, whatever, then the trade is not worth it.
Exactly. That's my point there. It's like there's nothing here because you I don't know. I have no idea because you're not going to trade Obi Toppin to bring in a pure shooter. To bring in I'm going to use an example. You're not going to trade Obi Toppin to bring a Buddy Heel because this is what the Knicks need is just straight up knockdown shooter, man. Where Brunson drives in and that ball gets his hand and he's going to catch and shoot and a sniper. They don't have snipers on this team. There's no
Mitchell
snipers.
Robinson's not returning tonight. He's got a
Yeah,
sore right knee.
man, that's a knee. I mean, and he doesn't like to play Jericho Sims either. I mean, this is the type of game where you got a Montel's Harrell out there. There's no really big guy. Dwight Howard's not on this team anymore. So what's the point of you've been trying you played 11 deep. You've been trying all these combinations. The one combination that everybody wants to see on the floor. Obi Toppin and Randall on the damn floor together. Can we see that at least? You know, can we
He's
see
not.
that? Because
He's gonna go to
Harkenstein is not
Phoenix.
going to play the rest of the second half, and you don't like Jericho Sims for some reason, or you
No, no,
don't
no, no,
think
no. It's not that we don't like Jericho Sims. I
no.
tell you like
Hold on,
this: the fact that they
coach.
signed who Thibodeau.
Coach Tibb. I mean, he likes him, but he's not going to play him any really significant minutes or put him in a row.
I think he likes Jericho Sims.
I think he does too, but I'm talking about he doesn't trust him to put him. Well, he doesn't see enough. He hasn't showed him enough in practice to put him on the NBA floor here for to. So I don't know, where do we go? Can we at least play both of them?
It's not gonna happen, Kev.
I know. That's the question I'm asking. I'm like saying, can we see that? Can we see those two guys? With a Brunson and RJ Barrett. You know, yeah, I need a Christmas present, indeed. Look at Clyde, man. Mitchell is down with a sore foot, with a sore knee. Oh, Donovan Mitchell. Yes, Donovan Mitchell. He was so sore for all the points he scored on the Knicks.
yo, yo, you gotta chill out, man. You gotta chill out. That was oof.
He was on fire, man. He burned his shoes. He was so hot that he's burned his feet, man. Look at that. He's out. He
That
got,
isn't what kills me. That
he got
isn't
second degree burns.
nah. Him going off. That's you expect that.
I
I'm
thought
sick and tired of old ass Kevin Love cooking us.
I thought he was gonna be sick because of indigestion. So much he ate, so much Knicks he ate. I thought he was gonna be sitting with the runs
Yeah.
because he ate our lunch.
He ate everyone's lunch.
Yeah, he's gonna
Oh
have to
my
play Jericho
god.
Sims. I don't know if he will though. Or he'll play him sparingly minutes, but I don't know. I don't know because of the body of work. I don't trust him.
Jericho Sims can play, especially with the roster out there for the
Yeah,
76ers. He can play.
yeah, he's not gonna be overmatched. He plays well. He's not gonna be the. He's not gonna be. He's no Mitchell Robinson. He's not no Mitchell Robinson. He's not gonna be your. But he's a service. He's a good right now. For now, he's a good serviceable center, backup center. Very good serviceable backup center. We'll wait for the halftime here before they start. But yeah, we'll see how that goes there. But me personally, man, it's like, and it's early too. It's only four. It's only Knicks coming here. 3 and 4, 7 games.
This is only eight. Yeah, this is only the eighth game in the season. But
And we feel like,
man, oh
and I feel like
man,
I'm beat up already, dude.
no, that's not it. It feels like game 90 from last season.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm beat, a long season and I'm beaten up. Like we're seeing the same film. We come in with all hope and enthusiasm, and we play. And right now, to be honest with you, the Knicks are the best on the bottom of the league, the best teams on the bottom of the league, and it doesn't mean they're gonna have to stay there. It doesn't mean they have to stay there. They're gonna stay there. They have to show that they could go up to the middle tier of the league. They're the best of the bottom. They really are. They play the bottom teams, they destroy them, and they see you get excited because you think they have so much talent, and then when you play the mediocre or top notch, you get kind of you get your occasional wins against some real good formidable opponents. So, the Celtics, maybe you steal one from a Golden State, stuff like that. But then you end up with those. You end up losing to mediocre teams. You lose to a mediocre Charlotte, maybe, or yeah, I don't think Cavaliers is like the middle top of Cavaliers are the best of the middle of the pack, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're the best of the middle of the pack.
Yeah,
And remember, people didn't want Knicks to be a middle of the pack team, so we're the best of we're getting our wish.
yeah, we're the best. Yeah, and the thing is, we're not gonna be good. We're not gonna be bad enough to command a high lot, in the top three lottery, enough ping pongs to get there. We're just going to stay in that 10, that 10, 9, 12 slot that we get there. And really, it's hard because it's hard to get a real good player that's going to change a franchise type player there, and that in that selection, and it goes, no, if you get good players, you got to know. Well, I want to sit down here, and you're gonna tell me which of the Knicks draft pick that they draft since 1994. We're gonna go back as great as my memory is gonna go. Could go even deeper, but I'm going 94. Who has really developed into a league, uh, all two time All Star NBA player. I don't think they drafted anyone that's ever became a 2-star NBA All Star. And I don't even think maybe not even.
No, yeah, as Melton pocket pass almost stolen and almost a turnover, but 76ers could create still. Oh, nice block by Hartenstein there. And Knicks running in transition, and Barrett with the slam! 60 to 53. Knicks with the 7-point lead here.
Love that one for burning that one.
Harrell with the ball. Harrell over to Maxey. Maxey over to. They kick it out to Harris. Harris with the corner three, and that's good. Knicks lead is cut to 4. Brunson bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Randall. Back to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen from Hartenstein. Dribbling. Kicks it out over to Barrett. Barrett over to Randall. Randall working the dribble. Driving. 4 on the shot clock. Over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein for 3. That's off the back iron. Harris with the rebound. Harris driving. Gets it over to Maxey. Maxey gets the screen. Now over getting defended by Randall. Maxey dribbling. Spinning. Kicks it out over to Harris. Harris over to Melton. Melton dribbling. Pocket pass over to Harris. Harris pulls up for 3. That's off the mark. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson over to Randall. Randall fakes it. And pass telegraph. Melton. And blocked by Randall.
He must have heard us.
Randall fights back after the turnover. That's great effort there. I gotta applaud that. And off the inbound, Harris missed the put up. Brunson driving, floater off the glass. It's good. Jalen Brunson for 2. 62 to 56. 10 minutes here left in the third. As Knicks starting to move the ball here. Harris trying to lob it up. Looks it, gets it over to Melton. Melton dribbling, defended by Barrett. Gets it over to Maxey. Maxey defended by Grimes. Maxey kicks it out over to Melton. Melton for 3. That's off the mark. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson looking up ahead. Brunson slows things down. Dribbling. Saucing gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the floater. Misses, but gets the offensive rebound. And he got fouled by Harrell.
The first 2.5 minutes here, they have a little pep in their step.
A little pep in their step. I like this. So, Grimes getting ready to inbound the ball. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett gets it over to Brunson. Brunson. 9:30 here left. Brunson gets a screen. Pocket pass over to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein with the easy layup. Pick and roll. 64 to 56. Knicks down with the 8-point lead. Maxey calling out an action. Maxey driving. Maxey over to Melton. Melton for 3. That's good. Knicks got to play better perimeter defense. They get it over to Barrett. Barrett bringing the ball up for the Knicks now. Barrett gets a screen. Barrett spinning around, driving. Layup is good. Tough layup on the right side. 66 to 59. That was behind the basket. Harris has the ball for the 76ers. Harris over to Melton. Melton, pocket pass over to Tucker. Tucker working the post against Brunson. Brunson, and they kick it around. Melton fakes it. Now Maxey for 3. And that's off the mark, but Maxey gets his offensive rebound over to Tucker. Tucker back to Maxey. Maxey working the dribble right now. Maxey kicks it out over to Melton. Melton back to Maxey. Maxey driving. Maxey got the dunk. got the step on Hartenstein. Randall gets it over to Brunson. Brunson back to Randall. Randall fixed the three. Now he's dribbling. Back to Barrett. Gets a screen. Gets it over to Randall. Randall in the post against Harris. Jab stepping, driving, pulls up mid-range. That's off the mark. Harrell with the rebound. Get it over to Maxey. Maxey pulls up for three. That's good. And Tom Thibodeau calls timeout immediately.
Well, just like that. Well, you know, the NBA is a game of runs. And with that, with this bad play, you get a lot of runs.
Watching the Knicks, you get a lot of runs. You're absolutely right. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back from commercial, ladies and gentlemen. And Kyrie just lost that Nike deal.
Ooh. I wonder if he think that. I wonder if he thinks that was real or fake, losing that deal. Was it too soon?
Mm. Back from commercial break, 7:52 here left in the third. Knicks up by 2. As floater for Barrett blocked, but Randall gets the rebound. Randall working the ball, working in the post, kicks it out. Brunson fixed the three, pulls up mid-range. That missed, but Hartenstein couldn't clean it up. Harrell with the rebound. Get it over to Maxey. Maxey bringing the ball up. Maxey gets the screen. Maxey driving, stops, step back mid-range. That's good. Maxey staying warm. Ties things up.
That's not very oozy of him.
As Barrett has the ball. Barrett driving, and that was deflected off of Harris as he was tripped. So, Brunson inbound it. Gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein back to Brunson. Brunson pulls up for three. That's off the back iron. Maxey with the rebound. Maxey kicks it ahead. Melton for three. That's off the mark. Washington fighting for the rebound. They get it over. Excuse me. I said Washington. Tucker got it over to Maxey. Maxey step back three. That's good. Maxey with 27 points on the night. Brunson driving, kick it out to Barrett. Randall. Now to Barrett. Barrett dribbling the ball. Barrett working on the block. Floater is good. 69-68. Get it to Maxey. Maxey to Harris. Back to Maxey. Maxey pulls up for three. That's off the back iron. Barrett with the rebound. Barrett gets a screen. Pocket pass to Hartenstein and got the easy dunk. Pick and roll, 70-69. Maxey has the ball. Grimes on him. They get it over to Harris. Harris to Tucker. Tucker to Harrell. Back to Maxey. Maxey kicks it out to Harris. Harris for three. That's off the mark. Brunson with the rebound. 5:20 here left in the third. Brunson gets it over to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. Brunson dribbling, working in the paint, pivoting, kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett for three. That's off the back iron. Maxey with the rebound. Knicks got to play defense. Maxey kicks it out over to Melton. Melton kicks it out, and what do they call? Sixers call timeout. So, timeout on the court. Knicks with the 1 point lead, 70-69. 5:03 here left in the third quarter.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened? You trying to find out whose game is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You watch it without me. We'll talk about
No,
it.
no, I'm not. It's not on.
Okay.
I got it on the background, but I can't see anything really because I'm
Okay.
like watching this here. But Mr. Yeah,
Yeah. As we return, RJ Barrett, 8 of 14 from the field, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. So they get it over to Harrell. Harrell over to Harris. Harris driving, kick it out. Melton, corner pocket three, misses. Oh, PJ Tucker got blocked. Excuse me. They get it to Randall. Randall, corner three, misses. And they almost fumbled the ball. And they get it over to Tucker as they were fumbling with the ball still. Get it to Melton now. Melton dribbling the ball. Melton dribbling, driving. Melton driving. Defended by Grimes well. Tucker for three. Airballs it. At Barrett with the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett driving. Euro. Blocked by Melton. They get it over to Harrell. Harrell driving. And layup fouled and one. Got it over quickly.
Noticing RJ is playing a little more of the point there, or at least bringing the ball up. Harold, what a pain in the neck that guy is. That's the
Told you,
type of
man.
player you want. High energy. That's the type of player you want on your team.
But you know what's funny? Like for the style of play that Tom Thibodeau runs, he would look terrible on the Knicks. Terrell converts the 3-point play. Knicks down by 2. Quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly gets it to Hartenstein over to Grimes. Grimes back to Quickly. Quickly gets the screen. Quickly pivoting. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett driving. Gets it over to Grimes. Grimes over to Quickly. Quickly dribbling. 4 on the shot clock. Pivots. Gets it over to Randall. Randall for 3. That's off the mark.
Brick.
No offensive continuity for the Knicks there. Sixers have the ball. And they get it over to Maxey. Maxey dribbling, driving, and almost coughs it up, and he does. Hartenstein gets it. They get it over to Barrett. Barrett over to Grimes. Grimes driving, layup, and he missed it, but he got fouled. So Grimes to the line. Converts the first one. Grimes converts both free throws. As Sims is in the game for Hartenstein.
Okay.
Maxey has the
Break
ball.
the wall down.
Maxey over to Harris. Harris dribbling, stepping, driving. Layup is good. And that's a 2-point lead for the 76ers. Quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly gets it over to Grimes. Grimes kicks it back to Quickly. Quickly over to Randall. Randall gets it over to Barrett. Barrett gets it over to Randall. Randall in the post against Harris. Pivoting, jumping, layup, miss. Got the rebound, and he got fouled. Randall drew the foul on Paul Reed. So Randall will sit down, and Toppin comes into the game. Let's go. Grimes gets it over to Quickly. Quickly gets the screen. Is he going to take the screen? Takes the screen from Sims. Dribbling, driving, kick. Was not on the same page with Sims. This is a turnover, and Maxey has the ball. They get it over to Harris in the post. Harris defended by Barrett. Harris driving, takes the jumper, is good. As Barrett is complaining about that elbow. That's an elbow he consistently uses. Quickly gets it over to Toppin. Back to Quickly. Quickly gets a screen from Sims. Quickly gets it over to Barrett. Tight defense here. Barrett has to take a step back 3 and knocked away. And 24-second shot clock violation. And he hit him in the face. Yeah, Barrett was complaining about the hit into the face. Before he even got the ball, he fouled him. Maxey bringing the ball up. Less than 2 minutes here left in the third. Maxey has the ball. Maxey, double team, gets it over to Harris. Harris kicks it out. Niang for three. That's good. 79-72. So 76ers get back the lead. Quickly gets it over to Barrett. Barrett dribbling. Barrett gets it over to Toppin. Toppin curls it over to Sims. Sims to Quickly. Quickly for three. That's off the mark. Knicks have gone cold for the last 5 minutes here. So you get it to Harris. Harris dribbling. Gets it up back to Harris. Harris to Maxey. Maxey dribbling, driving, layup, missed. Quickly with the rebound. Gets it ahead to Barrett. Barrett driving. Barrett, and he got fouled. Barrett heading to the line. 57 seconds here left in the third.
Brunson hasn't played in quite some time.
Barrett converts the first one. Barrett converts both free throws. 74-79. Knicks down by 5. Milton bringing the ball up. Milton driving, layup, good. Yeah, he just ran through Jericho Sims as they get it to Fournier, and Fournier coughs it up. Maxey bringing the ball. Sixers have numbers, and they finish it, 83-74. Quickly bringing the ball up. 18 turnovers for the Knicks. Quickly gets it over to Barrett. Barrett over to Toppin. Toppin over to Barrett. Barrett gets the screen. Barrett driving. Kicks it out. Toppin over to Quickly. Quickly. Corner pocket three. Misses. Sims fighting for the offensive rebound. Doesn't get it. Maxey pulls up for three. That's off the mark. And that's the end of the third.
18 turnovers. 18 turnovers. You're lucky they're only down by this much. They actually had a lead in that third quarter. The majority of it. I guess Brunson's going to play a lot of the fourth quarter here.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
into that fourth quarter. Let's see. Let's see when we get into that fourth quarter what Thibodeau does here. No Reddish in that fourth. In that third, let's see if he plays the start of the fourth, which I probably will. Probably play like around 4 minutes, and then he'll pull him, and we'll see it. Because he did good thing. He did pretty good, decent things here in the second quarter when he got some playing opportunities.
So the Knicks gave up 30 points in that third quarter. Only scored 16, 6 of 21. Fournier has the ball. Fournier gets it over to Brunson. Brunson driving, kicks it out, topping for three. That's off the mark, but Sims gets the rebound. Sims fighting, kicks it back out to Toppin. Toppin for three again, and that's off the mark once again. Milton bringing the ball up. Milton gets it over to Niang. Niang driving, and they call a foul on Quickly. And offensive foul by Shake Milton. Fourth foul on Milton. First team foul for the 76ers. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson gets it over to Quickly. Quickly gets it to Fournier. Fournier kicks it out over to Quickly. Quickly, floater, misses. And Milton running in transition. Korkmaz comes up for three. That's off the mark. Toppin kicks it ahead to Fournier. Fournier kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin fake the three. Now he's shot blocked. Knocked away by Reed. Gets it over to Milton. Milton dribbling. Milton gets it over to Niang. Niang over to Korkmaz. Korkmaz for three. That's good. Knicks are not defending the perimeter. '76ers have a 12-point lead on the Knicks right now, 86-74.
They both suck, but you got time. You got time to start more people.
What the hell is going on, man? Why is Fournier out there instead of Cam? And then he's going to make the unnecessary substitution that Obi's got to come out. He's probably going to substitute Obi for Cam.
I don't know about that one. What the hell is wrong with that guy?
Like, this don't make no sense.
That guy's doing some crazy dance in the arena. People are nuts. I see that all, even in NXT. People start dancing crazy stuff like what? We'll see. We'll see at this timeout. Let's see. Let's see what he does here. What
Yeah. As we're returning back from commercial. Brunson's bringing the ball up. Brunson gets it over to Toppin. Toppin over to Randall. Randall back to Brunson. Brunson, and he got fouled. Fournier gets it over to Toppin, over to Brunson. Brunson working the dribble. Kicks it out. Toppin pulls up for three. That's good. Obi Toppin for three. 77-86. Knicks have cut down the lead to 9. Reed has the ball. Randall, calm down with that defense. They get it over to Korkmaz. Korkmaz open. Niang misses it. Randall with the rebound. Randall gets it over to Quickly. Quickly gets it over to Randall. Randall over to Brunson. Brunson dribbling. Brunson dribbling. And Randall got fouled by Tybal.
he's playing Randall and Obi.
Because it opens up the court.
Man,
Someone else outside of the Fournier gets it over to Quickly. Quickly gets it over to Randall. Randall driving. Kicks it over to Fournier. Fournier lobs it up and Toppin with the slam! 79-86. 9:30 here left in the fourth. Reed has the ball for the 76ers. Reed gets it over to Milton. Milton, floater, misses. And Quickly with the rebound. Quickly telling them to run. Quickly has to slow things down now. Gets it over to Randall. Randall back to Quickly. Quickly thought about the three. Dribbling. Step back mid-range. That rims in and out. Milton calling for a screen, and what did they call? Foul on Jalen Brunson. They get it to Milton. Pocket pass over to Reed. Reed got the layup over Randall. 88-79. Brunson has the ball, gets a screen. Brunson almost coughed it up, keeps the dribble alive. He's on the post, dribbling, working around, kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier on the corner. Now he's dribbling, spinning. Layup is good. First points for Fournier. 88-81. Knicks down by 7. Milton kicks it out to Niang. Niang for 3. That rims in and out. Fournier with the rebound. Fournier bringing the ball up. Fournier dribbling, looking for someone. Gets it over to Toppin. Toppin over to Brunson. Brunson dribbling, gets it over to Toppin. Toppin deep 3, and that's off the mark. And Sixers immediately call a timeout.
That 3 would have went down. That would have been.
It would have, yeah. But that's why
Yeah.
Rivers called the timeout.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. ladies and gentlemen. I'm seeing some of these weird comments in the chat. I wouldn't, you know. uh, Joe Curry, I respect the thought process behind the trade, but I wouldn't do that. Nor do I think the Lakers are trying to do that right now because Russ coming off the bench for them could average potentially a triple double because that's still Russell Westbrook. And if he's attacking bench units and he has a unit of his own to play with, they've kind of separated the team into two teams, which is one lineup is LeBron's lineup and the second lineup being Russ's. But we'll see as the season starts to shake out. I mean, there aren't going to be any trades yet. It's still 8 games in. So we return back from commercial. 8 minutes left in the fourth. Sixers lead the Knicks by 7. So Knicks playing defense and quickly gets the inbound. Pulls up for 3, misses it. But Toppin gets the dunk in. Let's go! What do they call? They said he was above the cylinder? He wasn't above the cylinder. As they get it to Maxey. Maxey quickly playing tough defense on Maxey. Maxey kicks it out over to Melton. Melton dribbling, pulls up for 3. That's way off the mark. As they get the rebound. And they call travel on Korkmaz. Brunson has the ball. Brunson kicks it out over to Randall. Randall to quickly dribbling. Kicks it out over to Randall. Randall in the post. Randall gets it out over to Fournier. Fournier driving. Layup. Blocked. Harris comes up with the rebound. Harris bringing it up. Harris kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey over to Melton. And Melton corner pocket 3. Why is he out there? Oh, my God. Brunson bringing the ball up. 10-point lead for the Sixers. Knicks call timeout.
I guess it's the Fournier show, baby.
Like, can someone let me know if Cam Reddish is hurt?
As I say, let's see what Fred Cat's got to say. No, he's fine.
So, Reddish inbounds to Toppin. Toppin to Randall. Randall over to Brunson. Brunson to Toppin. Toppin fakes a 3, and they call a travel. 21 turnovers for the Knicks. Harris has the ball, takes the three. That's off the mark. And loose ball foul on Paul Reed. They get it ahead to Barrett. Barrett working the post against Melton. Barrett kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin in the corner. Toppin, driving, dribbling, layup off the glass. Oh, no good. And almost a turnover, and it is. Barrett saves it. They get it to Cam. Cam to Toppin, and Toppin with the slam. Knicks gotta play defense. 83-91. Knicks down by 8. Maxey has the ball. Maxey, they kick it out to Harris. Harris over to Korkmaz. Korkmaz, floater, misses. Toppin with the rebound. Toppin gets it over to Brunson. Brunson, dribbling, driving, and he got fouled. Foul on Tobias Harris. Cam Reddish, Johnny on the spot with the passing lane and able to get an assist. Give that man the assist. Brunson to the free throw line. Converts the first one. 84-91. 5:30 here left in the fourth. Knicks down by 7. Brunson converts both free throws. Knicks down by 6. Maxey bringing the ball up. Maxey dribbling, working, kicks it out over to Melton. Melton over to Niang. Niang back to Melton. Melton working the dribble, defended well. Over to Tucker. Tucker, and that's a travel. Knicks playing excellent defense, sliding the puppies, ladies and gentlemen. 5:10 here left in the fourth. Gotta capitalize now. As Brunson brings the ball up. Brunson, stutter step in. Brunson kicks it out over to Randall. Randall over to Reddish. Reddish, sidestep, drive, and that layup is scored! Cam Reddish.
Oh.
80. Now Knicks within 4. As Maxey has the ball. Maxey dribbling, trying to drive. Layup is no good. As Randall gets the rebound over to Barrett. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett driving. Layups, has to curl around. And what do they say? Travel. And 76ers call timeout. So Knicks on a back-to-back as they face the Celtics tomorrow at 7.
You know, maybe that's why he's saving players.
No.
I'm being facetious.
No. Let's keep it real.
Keep it real goes wrong.
Toppin with 11 points, 4 of 8, 3 rebounds, 16 minutes. Melton bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Maxey. Maxey gets it over to Melton, back to Maxey. Maxey driving. Drive, miss. They call a foul on who? Obi Toppin on the box out between him and Harrell. They get it to Melton. Sixers have the ball. Melton over to Maxey. Maxey driving. Maxey layup misses. And Knicks fighting for the rebound, but Melton comes up with it. Melton deep three, and that's off the mark. Randall with the rebound over to Brunson. Good defense for the Knicks for the last 3 minutes. Brunson fakes the handoff. Now he's driving. Layup. Oh, that should have been a foul. As Tucker hits the foul, floor gets it over to Melton. Knicks got to play defense. They get it over to Maxey. Maxey driving. Reverse layup is good. So they get it over to Brunson. Brunson and Randall, that was bad defense. Brunson driving, kicks it out, Toppin for three. And that's good! Obi Toppin for three. Knicks within three, 90-93. As Maxey has the ball, they get it over to Harris, over to Maxey. Maxey playing tough offense. Deep step back three. That's off the mark. And what do they call? How do you get? They call a foul on Cam Reddish on the box out. They get it over to Melton. Melton takes a three, rims in and out. Randall with the rebound. 2:50 here left. Randall spinning, almost loses it, gets it over to Reddish. Reddish driving, Euro, got the layup! Cam Reddish! And that should have been an and one. Knicks down by one. 11 points for Reddish, 4-4, perfect from the field. They get it to Maxey. Maxey's dribbling. Maxey takes a pull-up mid-range. That's off the mark. Harrell with the rebound, but they get it back to Maxey. Maxey. They get it over to Melton. Melton over to Harris. Harris working the post. Working against Barrett. And that's a tough jumper. 2 minutes here left in the fourth. Brunson has the ball. Brunson. Stutter stepping, driving, layup is good. Knicks back to within one. 94-95. Sub 2 minutes here left. Maxey gets it over to Harris. Harris, and they double team over to Harrell. And Harrell, they call a foul on Jalen Brunson, his third, team's fifth. So Knicks will be in the bonus. 76ers will be in the bonus. Harrell converts the first free throw. Harrell. Misses the second one. Knicks down by two. Brunson bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett kicks it out over to Brunson. Brunson over to Randall in the post. Randall defended by Harris. He's backing up. Almost stripped. Kicks it out over to Toppin. Toppin for three. That's good! Obi Toppin for three! And the Knicks take a 1 point lead. 1:20 here left in the fourth as Maxey has the ball. Maxey defended They get it, and that's a turnover! Turnover by Maxey, and the Knicks get the ball back. 1:16 here left. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson dribbling, saucing, live, got the layup, and one! Brunson looking to give the Knicks a 4-point lead as he heads to the line. Brunson converts the 3-point play, makes Doc Rivers call timeout. As the Knicks fans are loud in the arena, it's pretty much half and half in that arena. We took up half them seats.
Yes, this is the way I feel right now.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
We'll talk about it after the game, Kev. Regardless of the score, we have to talk about it. We gotta talk. We gotta address the elephant in the room.
Somebody looks focused, determined on that bench. Ooh. Somebody tapping into that Sith Lord. Ooh. Dark side of the Force is dangerous. Ooh.
Toppin, 17 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 6 from the 3-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds. As they get it over to Melton, inbounds it over to Maxey. Maxey driving. Now he pulls it back, keeps the dribble alive, gets it over to Harris. Harris defended by Reddish. Harris driving, and they say he got fouled, but I say he lost the handle. So Tobias Harris heading to the line. He hit the arm of Harris. Converts the first free throw. Harris. Second one rims in and out and in. Tibbs calls timeout. Knicks lead by 2, 100-98. 51.9 seconds here left in the fourth.
Man, this could be good. Down the wire game right here. Ooh.
We got a lot to talk about. Kev, we got a lot to talk about. Both teams each with one timeout left. 51.9 seconds left here. Tight game. Knicks with a 2-point lead. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson dribbling, defended by Harris, driving, kicks out over to Barrett. Barrett maintains it. Barrett drive, and he got fouled. Barrett to the line. Misses the first one.
Gotta hit those.
Gotta hit those.
You need every point possible.
The Philly crowd is giving it to him. So Tibbs making some defensive substitutions now. Converts the second one. And they call timeout. 32 seconds left. Reddish, the first one to put his arm around Barrett. That's that Dookie Blue Devil connection.
Hey. Now you're up by 3 here. Do you foul and put him to the line? I mean, 30 seconds. You defend.
I mean,
if you get it under 24 seconds, you foul and send him to the line.
I'm gonna, yeah. I mean, we gotta play some honest defense to cut down some time because we're in the bonus early. That's due to our negligence. We gotta play some honest defense, but then if it gets to that point, you gotta foul when they're in the perimeter.
Let them shoot the threes, the 2 ball, or get them to the line for 2. You still have a 1-point lead, and you have to inbound. As long as you inbound the ball, you're going to be shooting free throws yourself, but you have to hit your free throws.
So they inbound it. Maxey dribbling the ball. 30 seconds. Harris and they said Barrett caused the foul on PJ Tucker.
Or fighting over that screen.
Trying to fight over the screen.
But it's a little flop there, but still, that's a veteran move.
Yeah. Tucker being a veteran, ladies and gentlemen. Knicks fans are letting them hear it in the building. Converts the first one. 101-99. Knicks lead is cut to 2. Tucker warming up the hands. Tucker. Dribbling. And he misses it. But Sixers come up with it. Maxey for 3. Misses it. Randall with the rebound, and Randall got fouled.
They were fortunate there.
Yeah.
He had a good look on that one too.
And that's OB and Randall having to work together on rebounding better.
Yes.
So Randall has to head to the line, try and put this game away. Knicks up by 2. Randall converts the first free throw. It makes it a 3-point game. 24 seconds left on the game clock. Randall converts the free throws. Knicks up by 4. Maxey bringing the ball up. Maxey driving, and they say there's a foul by Toppin. That wasn't a foul on Toppin.
Yeah, you need to stop. You don't want them to score with the clock stopped. Wow, Toppin was trying to run and get out of the way. I
Yep.
saw that. I just saw the replay on that one.
Maxey converts the first one.
Now, what they need to do is rebound the ball here. They rebound the
Yep.
ball because you know they're gonna miss. You got to make sure you come up with that rebound. Game over.
Maxey with 30 points on the night. Looking for point 31. Converts it. Knicks call timeout. 19 seconds left on the clock. Leading Philly by 2.
They just got to make sure they inbound the ball, get it to the best shooters. Still plenty of time here, but neither team has a timeout.
It means this is your final lineup to win the game.
This is your final lineup. It'll be interesting. Who is he going to put out there? Because you kind of want to you want to put your best shooters, and you also want to have your best defenders. So you're like
Defenders out there.
Yeah. You're still, even though your possession your ball, you still want to have your best defenders just in case the worst happens. Yes, indeed, Mr. Johnny
So
Davis.
it's quickly Randall, Brunson, Barrett, and Reddish. Barrett's going to inbound the ball. Barrett gets it over to Randall. Randall to Brunson. And who'd they foul? They fouled Randall. Thibault fouled Randall. Smart guy to foul. Randall. Converts the first one. Makes it a 3-point game.
He needs to hit this one. He hits this one. You can pretty much say,
Yep.
wrap. The game is a wrap.
Yep.
They just, unless foreseeable circumstances, but it'll be up by 4 with no timeouts.
Hits both free throws. 105-101. Maxey bringing the ball up. Maxey over to Tucker. Tucker pivoting. Gets it over to Niang. Niang hits the 3.
That's why you hit the free throws.
Brunson gets fouled.
That's why you have to hit
7.9
your
left.
free throws.
Gotta
This is
hit
why
your
they
free
have the throws. That would have been a tie game if it would have been 1 of 2 from the line.
Yep. So Brunson to the free throw line. Announcer Jinx! He missed the first one.
You gotta hit this. Gotta hit this one.
Then you got to play tough defense. Brunson makes the second one. So Philly trying to inbound it. They get it to Maxey. Maxey driving to the rim, kicks it out to Melton. Melton airballs it. And Knicks ball. So Brunson's going to inbound it. He kicks it out ahead to Reddish. And Reddish dribbles it out. That's the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. Knicks win 106-104.
It snaps a 3-game losing streak first and foremost, especially a game of back-to-back. The Knicks play a game back-to-back here, so and that's what you have. Well, you know what happened there, right? You know why that play works? It worked there because you had height. You had that long, lanky arms of Cam Reddish. You throw the ball all the way across. He caught it with he was tall enough and lanky, and he inbounded the ball. This is why I always tell you, height. You can't teach height. And good job there on both Cam Reddish as well as Obi Toppin. And they're very gutsy win here, even though they look like, they looked really bad in the third quarter. And the game was a weird type of game here. And look at where I rest, giving reach arounds already. Get out.
Weird is to say the least, Jedi. There was a lot of helter-skelter substitutions. It seems like as sure as some of these players are, is as unsure as Tom Thibodeau is. And I don't know if Tom Thibodeau is ready to accept some of this new information, but guess what? Obi Toppin is a very good NBA player.
You know what? You're right.
He's a good NBA player. And not only that, right? As much as you think that the Hartenstein and Randall effect is what gives you that Maxi Kleber effect that Dallas had, that's not it. It's Obi Toppin because he generates something else. Now that he's hitting his threes at an extreme rate, when they defend him at the three-point line, the drives become that much easier. Him cutting off the ball is a weapon in and of itself. And now you have Jalen Brunson, a guy who can get him the ball in those lob moments, which is why it was so important for those two to have played together during the summer. And they played together a lot. Matter of fact, it was Randall, Obi, and Brunson that played together a lot in the city.
Yeah. And remember we were talking about when Rose got hurt, how that second unit fluttered or was stuck in neutral because you need the point guard to help Obi Toppin here. But Obi Toppin is showing you that I could use a point guard, but I could also now start shooting. Kudos to him, hard work. This is the type of player that Thibodeau should be proud of. Unleash him, let him get it. Unleash him. You got yourself a player here who's on the ascend, not descending. He's not descending. He's not veteran descending his talent. His talent is ascending. Here, year number 2 or year number 3, excuse me. You gotta now. You gotta now. He's gonna be an X factor. He's an X factor now, and you have to start utilizing him. I want to make a quick statement here when it comes to Tom Thibodeau. I think Tom Thibodeau is a hell of he's a hell of an assistant second fiddle coach. I think as a head coach, I think he gets frustrated or we could say stubborn but frustrated is because he's a lifer. What I mean, he's a basketball lifer. He pretty much he came to he used this game of basketball and turning it into like a priesthood or nunnery or nun or a priesthood that he took no wife, he took no family to the game of basketball. And he expects his players to play like that, like he gave up his career, his indulgent, although this is his indulgent basketball, but I'm talking about, the all the other things, family and marriage and so forth and children. And I think that's why he does it. It seems to be a grinder because he thinks that everybody should be the same way he did or have that same sacrifice. Not everybody's the same. That's why they always say that the greater big the best, the good baseball players like a Henry Aaron, why he was never a manager, or Michael Jordan, why he wasn't a head coach, because the game is too easy for them. And they will make a good head coach because they won't understand when a player struggles or lack of you know because it doesn't come to them natural. They got to work extremely hard, and I think that's what happens with Thibodeau. I think he's a real good fundamentals. He'll teach everyone the fundamentals of how to play well and do great. But when it comes to him as a head coach, he wants everybody to give that same effort that he's given up his whole entire life. He only knows how to do one thing, and go at it hard with all his love and passion, is the game of basketball. And when he sees players don't do that, or he thinks in his eyes that they don't do that, he gets a little frustrated, and then he thinks he's going to play, like you say, he doesn't utilize the entire roster. He does, but he takes a short or a small circle of trust because he thinks those guys are playing harder than others. No, it's that it's things happen. These guys don't cannot be 24/7 in the gym, and that's what happened. And I think the greatest example of that, of the grinding example, was with Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers with his pregnant wife and all that issue, and he didn't articulate well in New York, and he ended up obviously getting released because he couldn't give that investment to the kind of that Thibodeau wanted, but he was there. And I think that's an example. And I think that's what's going on with Tom Tibb. My opinion. It's all memory. This is just all my opinion from me looking. I'm not in the camp. I'm not nowhere there. But just from there, that's why when he becomes an assistant head coach, he's a phenomenal assistant head coach. Because when his responsibilities, his delegation of responsibilities is so short, he's so great at it that he's going to put his players in a great position, and then the head coach delegates it and gives those and assumes all those responsibilities. So I think Tom Thibodeau, as he's a great basketball mind, but I think as a head coach overall, I just think it's too much of a grinder. I think it's a little too much. I don't know if he's willing to delegate, not an assistant, not to be an assistant, but to delegate certain aspects of the game to other coaches, which they are there. But all in all, he's still the guy that says who gets up and when to sit, who comes in and who comes out in the rotation wise. Where in the past, when he's an assistant, that responsibility is out of his hands. So with the temperature of the game and stuff like that. So that's just my opinion. I think that's why Tom Thibodeau, after a couple of years as a head coach, don't translate to take the team to another level. They get stagnant, they get stale, they get to a plateau immediately. They ascend to that plateau is phenomenal. It's great. It's day and night. It's a refreshing because he knows how to get them ascending. But then when he gets to that plateau, it becomes like we're waiting for it to continue to ascend, and it just stays level. And I think it overwhelms his welcome until it falls off a cliff. That's just my opinion on that.
Yeah. Um, we all knew that at some point, Tibbs, that that style of coaching is gonna run its course, and that he either had to adapt or die. And that's what that last Hawks game was really about. Like that was, I mean, hopefully we see more of this tomorrow night. We shall see, and continuing on from the season. But I mean, it's just it's finally a breath of fresh air. That's all I can say. This was a
Right.
breath of fresh air. In the midst of the helter skelter, this was a breath of fresh air.
Like I said before, 65 to 20 to 40 minutes of play time on the court. It makes an adjustment and lay it out on the floor. Yeah. And also, even if Mitchell Robinson is returning healthy again, it's okay to once in a while play these two, Randall and Obi Toppin. I think that combination helped them win this game in the fourth quarter. And I'm not saying Randall didn't do much, but it was just the threat and the spacing, and then getting in and becoming so different, a different element of surprise, and also they might not even have that scouted because they're not going to think Thibodeau's going to play them, or who do I counter these two? They're so either I go this one with a smaller forward, Toppin might eat them up, or if I go with a quicker one, man, Randall might be too fast for the slower. If I put someone taller, it's a lot of good matchup nightmares that you need to get exploit, and he's not exploiting it. He's not doing it. Tonight he did good job on him, but let's see how he continues to coach. I mean, we all put it this way: the microscope is on him. The aspiration clock is ticking already, and also Leon Rose. And the he's on the clock as well. I'm not saying it's gonna happen mid-season, but by the end of the summer, we might be again going through the same hamster wheel of turd. The same thing, Groundhog's Day. With the same thing, a new direction, head coach, a new front office. All this stuff. And we as Knicks fans, we don't want that. We want stability. We want stability. But when we don't see growth in year 2 or 3, or you don't get past that plateau, we're like, ugh, something needs to change, because now we're going to stay in the same thing over and over, definition and insanity, and we deserve better than that. It's been a very long time. We hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a very long time that the team was top 3, 5, five to top 5 in the NBA. It's been a very long time that this organization, this franchise, been in top 5. And I think that, for the market that we play with, for the passion of the fans and the support the fans give this organization, this team, no, they should be at least a top 5 franchise, in wins and losses, not just in Forbes, value. I'm talking about what they give the fan, how they play in the league, how the competitors, we should be, they should be fighting to have the Knicks on ESPN. Not tonight. Tonight, then, this is a nice matchup. This was a good game, but it's Miami and Boston instead of New York. New York is not on national television. They should be. We should be grabbing the eyeballs of the league, but we're not. And that's the frustration that not just myself, but a lot of Knicks fans out there are already getting to the point of boiling of like, man, this is exhausting. This is how much more can we take of it? And it's not being negative. It's good. I'm glad we got this win. We got this win. We stopped the losing streak. It's an early season. We're actually leapfrog ahead of now the 76ers. I know super duper early, but in the standings, we get the game advantage on them. We have I know it's only one game, but they add up. You know what? A drop at a time in a bucket, you fill up the bucket. So you win the win. You get this win tomorrow. Go out there and man, I'll be super. You know how you're gonna impress and get all the stigma of stench. Is winning. Winning, like they always say, winning is the best deodorant to take any stench. And you win tomorrow, that stench gets more and more cleansed. And you know what? Maybe it was a hiccup. Instead of looking at is there a root of the problem, it was just probably a hiccup, reverted for a moment, and now they're gonna right the ship and fix it. So we shall see tomorrow when we play the Boston Celtics. That's another rival game, the division game. We got to win. It's a gauntlet of tough teams that we were playing, and we go out there and win. We go, first time we're going to see the Celtics without Udoka, and maybe they'll see what kind of style of basketball play they play with under the new head coach or the new interim coach, to see how they play, what kind of style they are, how we match up. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see, because the Knicks always played the Celtics tough. I think the Knicks helped them catapult them get into the NBA Finals with that RJ Barrett game winner in the middle of January, at the late January, excuse me, and it got them going. They went on a roll. They got hot. They were fiddling on the 500 around that, and then that game, that buzzer beater just clicked. The Celtics clicked the right way, and the Knicks went the other way. It was a weird thing. It was a weird parallel shift for those teams, but we shall see, because remember, last year, first game of the season, the Knicks, that game was so good. The Knicks played the Celtics really tough, and let's see how they match up this season. It's a new season. It's always a new season, a new roster turnover. We shall see tomorrow with the Celtics. I hope we go to Boston and win. I'll be very impressed. I'll be very impressed and pleasantly impressed. They go out there and they win. They go these 2 games back, especially on a back-to-back, your first back-to-back of the season, and against a rival, division rival. I will be really impressed. I'm hoping, I'm optimistic that they could do it, but we shall see there. Hopefully, let's just hope that they do it. Chip, Dan, what's your thoughts before we get going?
No, just hopefully optimistic, and I'm gonna be interested in the post games tonight. But that's about it. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining us on the stream tonight, on the watch along. Be able to call a victory and something new. Hopefully, we're seeing Tibbs, break out a new bag of tricks, and hopefully this continues to trend. We're not, it's not always something new, but he's he's kind of opening himself up to something new. That's all we hope.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what we want. We just give us something different. You're giving us the same minutia. We don't want the same minutia. We want to try something different. Give us something a little bit different, even if it's the same parts. But try something different. Let's try something different. Let's try a different way. Maybe we could get it to stick. Maybe we could get it to work. Maybe it works on certain teams. You got a sample size. You saw something. I remember saying, does he watch the film? Maybe ease out a little bit with the practice. Maybe the practices are going too much in the grinding and wearing the team out a little bit. I'm not saying to have Club Med. I don't want it to run like a Fizdale type of practice, but maybe we need to back down a little on the practice a little bit, and just let them have fun out there and try. I don't think they go in there getting grinded or miserable in practice, but it looks like it's no joke. I know Raleigh used to, back in the '90s, Raleigh used to make those practices extremely difficult and hard because the Knicks were one of the world top conditioned teams, and that's what that mentality comes from. They want, you got to be one of the top conditional teams in the NBA to play in the NBA. But now these guys are so athletic, so gifted. They don't really need that. Compared to the bodies and the physiques of the players now to the players in the '90s, night and day. You're telling me, the physique of a lot of Randall so chiseled up, and compared to a Charles Oakley, their bodies are so different. You know, it's so maybe that's what it is. Maybe that back then they were that conditioning. These guys are playing and running and conditioning all year long compared to the players maybe back in the '90s. They'll play for a while and take a whole time off. So we shall see there. Maybe he's stuck on that. Maybe he has to ease up a little bit of it so the guys will be fresh on the court. Who knows? But for that, guys, I want to say, guys, thank you so much again. Thank you for watching along with us. It's always fun to watch along with you guys, have a conversation, read the chat, laugh at the chat. Thank you, Mr. Vernon. You made me laugh, with the comments. Thank you, everyone in the chat. It was always good to see you on a Friday night. Not just on a Friday night, every time we go live on a stream, no matter what program it is. If it's a basketball, it's a wrestling, it's a baseball, it's football, MMA. It's always good to see everyone in the chat. Good to see you guys always. Puts a smile always at least on my face, and I know Chef Dan as well as my son Austin and all the guys on the channel. We really, really appreciate the support and love from you guys. It's in a year. It's going to be now roughly a little over a year doing this, and it's been fun, man. I don't regret. I don't find it a year wasted. I find a year of fun, meeting new people, talking to everyone. To me, this is fun coming out here, because I would just be sitting on the couch and the dog will be watching me, probably falling asleep watching the Knicks game or upset. Here I get to talk to Chef Dan in Brooklyn, talk to you guys out and about out there around the world in the chat for the same thing, for the love of the Knicks, or any of the sports teams that we root on this channel, or even if you're opposing opponent, you come on and we have that nice debate, fresh, friendly. Nobody gets fresh out of line. Everyone's fun, and that's what it's all about, And to me, I appreciate that, man. On this Friday night, man, I want to thank you guys again. So we all appreciate you guys, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow night. You guys have a blessed, safe night, and of course, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.